my name is Saxon and I was the head of production and compositor on the Coral Windows Christmas advert.
My name is Alex and I was the modeller, texturer, lighter and renderer on the Coral Windows Christmas project.
My name's Luke and I came on as a compositor and the sound mixer on the Coral Windows project.
My name's Hattie and I was production coordinator on the project.
We got around about 8 weeks in total to complete the project, from being approached by the client to the final render and being sent to AdStream.
We spent time getting to know the client and discovering exactly what they wanted out of the project. We also pitched multiple story ideas and characters, eventually coming to a rough outline of the whole project.
We created a Animatic, which is basically a moving storyboard, just so that it gave everybody a better idea of what we were aiming for with this project.
We brought in a character designer who could quickly and easily give us the results of any amendments the client required.
The most challenging thing about this project was trying to create a 3D clownfish that was cute but that wasn't Nemo. We loved it, we loved the style of that fish, but obviously it was way too similar to Nemo. We had someone look at it that works in legals and they said yes, it's way too similar, so we'd have to change it basically.
I spent the second week blocking out the environment. I learned how to use displacement maps for the snow and the cobblestones underneath. This basically gives us a bit more detail.
Week 4 to 8, that's when the real work began. We found an animator that would animate the fish for us whilst Alex was concentrating on the environment.
He had a knack for animating animal characters, so he seemed like a really good fit.
It was quite a big scene, especially with the street, and then inside the house you've got a lot of reflections going on in the baubles and the Christmas tree.
So we decided in the end to render animation in layers. With still shots, the background would be static and the character would be rendered in its own layer. In the 7th week, we began to render the project. The initial scene involving the street took 6 hours to render fully.
We didn't have much time. In the last week I had to composite maybe about 15 shots, which is not ideal, but you put the hours in and you get it done.
The most challenging thing was probably the time frame. Not only do you have to get the script past the client, you then have to get it through Clearcast, and they're the people that make sure that the legal information, which are the tiny supers that you see on the bottom of the advert, are actually okay to be broadcast and that you're not lying to the consumer in anything that you say. After Clearcast, you go through AdStream. They check all of the technical things like sound, black levels, colour levels and all that kind of thing, and they're the people that deliver it to the channel.
After the 2 months of working pretty hard between us all, it was very satisfying to see the advert finally completed. It was a very big accomplishment for us as a company.
You know, this is our first 3D animation piece that we've ever done. We think that it came out amazing and hopefully we can do some more in the future.
It's been a really challenging time for the company working on this project, but we've learned a lot and we're now in a much better position to be able to roll this service out in 2016 and beyond. So 3D character animation is now going to be one of our main services, and from what we've learned over the Christmas period working on the Coral Windows TV commercial is going to put us in really good stead for future projects.